Hello everyone, this is Dan Gramza and welcome to Gramza Market Studies for Monday, April 1st. Markets are closed tomorrow for Good Friday, and for those of you celebrating Easter, Happy Easter. Let's take a look at that NASDAQ market. How did we finish? And what we're going to see here is a market that closed with some buying action, not tremendously strong. It's just fine. It's kind of a neutral close, actually. I am looking for follow through next week, though, for that market. And when it comes to the euro, that means that a little bit of buying coming here, which means that the U.S. dollar got a little bit weaker. You know, some things in Cyprus have kind of calmed down. The banks are starting to open things up a tad bit. So what are we looking for in this market? I'm looking for follow through to the upside, actually. The question is this profit taking going into a long weekend? That people don't want to go home short the euro? Or is it the fact that we've gotten low enough that people are confident enough to step up and start buying? The actual answer we won't know until Monday. But that's the questions on the table right now. Now let's take a quick look at the Aussie dollar. This also traded below this bearish level. The difference here between the bullish level and the bearish level on that market is 128 ticks. Now each tick in the Aussie dollar in the futures market is $10. So that'd be 10 times 128, or $1,280, unless you trade a microcurrency. A microcurrency be 1/10 of that value. And so instead of $10 per tick, you would move $1 per tick. And again, microcurrencies are one of the ways that you can participate in the currency markets without the capital requirements that you need for the full-size contracts. And I'm only mentioning this to you to give you a feel for what this magnitude of change is. Not suggesting that you should use these price levels or that you would get that return. But let's move on. And let's take a look at the interest rate markets. Notes backed off. I think they're beautiful. It's acting just like it should based upon what we saw with the stock market. I'm looking for this to continue to the downside, although Monday I think could be a sideways market. I feel the same way about gold. I'm looking for a sideways market here to continue. And when it comes to crude oil, it continues to march on. But remember, we also had a weaker dollar. That's one of the factors that does push us up a bit. And if we take a look at those grains, now we had some USDA plantings reports that came out, spring planting survey, and we also had some information about inventories. And you can see the market felt that those inventories across the board had some impact on these grains. And sellers came in with both hands. You know, it also shows us that any market that you and I trade, we always want to have a safety net. We always want something there that if a market has a dramatic change, that we participate in that change, or at least we exit a position that we may be in. And that's always important to do that. And we can see here, what are we looking for on Monday? We're looking for an unchanged type day. In the advanced video, we talked about this whole issue when it comes to grain, but I'm not looking for a dramatic follow through on Monday. Well, that concludes today's market studies. Thank you for being with me. Looking forward to being with you again, and in the meantime, take care.